Welcome to the birthplace of college football. The State University of New Jersey, the campus of Rutgers in Piscataway, and we are ready for what ought to be a tremendous game today. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Scarlet Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Miami, Ohio's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Great move. Now he's got room. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Redhawks will have it 1st and 10. Finds a little space. Made a defender miss. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Looking for space. It's Tracy. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking for a man. It's Finn. There's the pressure. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. Here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense has its first opportunity of the day. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Campbell. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down. Leaves it with the back. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. The Scarlet Knights line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Weber. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Using the quick game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Strong. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Scarlet Knights started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rutgers. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. And the Redhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Here's a heat. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tracy. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Redhawks line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch near the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Running behind that left side. Shakes off the defender. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Makes the catch. It's Campbell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Strong. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
The Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Right down the middle. Finds the big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chains. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Scarlet Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to bully their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Try to barge their way in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform.
To the air, it's Finn.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UConn. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They're working that left side. That should be the final play of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
And the Redhawks will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benjamin. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Duff. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Fires to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Campbell. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Weber. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's strong. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Scarlet Knights back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Campbell. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Scarlet Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Safe completion on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. The short hands, it's Williamson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
At the 38-yard line. Good enough for a
Looking downfield, it's Finn. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
second down coming up.
Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And the pummeling has started.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Miami, Ohio, 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. To the air, it's Finn. The throw to the outside is complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Red Hawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Got it looking for a first. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Trying to keep the drive alive. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And they'll take over.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay in.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there and getting the sack.
And the Red Hawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Big 1st down sack for the defense brings up 2nd down. A run for the quarterback. Man, that stiff arm he's got might as well be a sledgehammer. He's got it out to the 16. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The run from the shotgun. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The Red Hawks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Off play action on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Duff. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Handoff from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. With the clock running, this should be the final play. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up.